Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us down here in Chinatown. We're in the second day of the Chinese New Year and we're going to take a look at the most important temple here in Chinatown. We're going to take a look at Wat Mangkon. It has another name, but that's the official name, which means the Dragon Lotus Temple. And it was founded originally in 1871, I believe. And it's a Buddhist temple, and kind of the highlights in here will be the three deities. They'll have the past, the present, and the future Buddha, and then they'll also have some four massive guardians in here. It's a really a nice temple. So let's go in here and take a look at it. Here's the front. You can see it has the Chinese lantern up there. Now it has a little school and a museum and stuff like that, but I've never seen inside of that. I've always just went in and saw the deities. And that's what we'll see tonight. You can see it has the firecrackers and the dragons and the Chinese writing. It's always cool to see Chinese temples. It has the Thai there and then Chinese. The Chinese temples are always so alive with colors and noise and everything. And this one is no exception. And it's Chinese New Year, so you see everybody wearing the Chinese costumes, the red. And I think this year is the year of the dragon. So right over here they have part of the little museum. This is kind of telling you a little bit about the timeline of this temple. And I believe King Rama V gave it its current name. Everything here is in Thai. And it's expanded over the years and they're actually building onto it right now. How cool is this with the lanterns? And then all the little dragons and stuff. And there's so many people here. It's probably going to be pretty crowded in here, but this is still worth a look. So you can see the entrance to the temple. And there's a huge queue to get in here. Yeah, I really like how they do this styling. I think that's like a sparrow tail is kind of the shape of that. It explained to me one time at a temple in Taipei. One of the workers at one of them was telling me about some of the imagery of it. This is the entrance to it. And it's shoulder to shoulder in here. So this room right here will have the Chinese Buddha. And then there'll be some shrines off to the right once we get in. And then it has the four guardians. So let's take a look at these two and then we'll fight the crowd and go over and see the other two. How cool is that? He's holding a little instrument. And they're just absolutely massive. So my head is about right here with his belt buckle. Then he has a dragon right there on his belt. And he's holding like a little pagoda. Yeah, this is great. And let's go over there and let's look at these two guardians now. Here's the Chinese Buddha. You see all the writing. And the Buddhist symbol right up there. And then here's these other two. So he's holding like an umbrella. And he's got like dragons right there on the top of his pants. Yeah, and a little dragon right there. And this one right here. So he has that like scarf goes all the way behind his head and comes down around his waist. And he's holding a sword. And then he's got a snake right there in his hand. Yeah, that's way cool. Then they have a little shrine over here. So this is where the three deities are at. And it's going to take us a little while to get up in here. As you can see, it's just a bit crowded. So they have a little deity right there. You see just tons and tons of the red lanterns. And then way up there, I got to get through about 1,000 people. So here are the deities. Everybody will bring the oranges and stuff up and they'll leave them as a little offering. This is about as good a look as we can see of them. So they may not be the past, present, and future. They may be just three Buddha images. Some temples they'll have the three different ages of them. You can see all the imagery around. They got the drums, stuff like that over here. It's just impossible to see anything. As you can see, there's just the crowd here. Over here you can get a candle for 100 baht, and you light it, and then you go over there. It's part of the little ceremony they do. And then each of these side little rooms will have different shrines. And it's all in Thai and Chinese, so I can't make any of it out. So you can see these are all the little deities. And you can see it has little data plates in Thai and Chinese. And then over here they have one of those tablets with all the Chinese writing on it. And you can see another one of the little shrines. Another one up here. This one here is quite popular. And they have little rooms all on the side. You can see this little shrine. That's one of the monks. And then a couple of the images here. The angel, the place to pray. Have the candles and the incense. And another one of the little shrines. That's another tablet over there. This is pretty cool. You see all the different images. And I don't think any of them are like super old. There's probably a couple that are a few hundred years old. But I don't know of any that are really old. They have two little rooms of them. They have that room, and then they have this display case with them. And you can see the Chinese writing up there, all the little stories. Just to give you an idea of one of them. You can see all the detail work that they put in. This is one of my favorite poses when you see this one here. But they do all that brass work in all of their robes. And they have different faces from different styles. Yeah, this is pretty neat. And you see another shrine. And just check out this hall. This is so nice. Everybody's over here taking pictures. You can see all the detail work, all the floor tiles, the wood carvings over here. And this is where you buy the amulets. So this will be busy tonight. Everybody's wanting to buy amulets for the new year. And they have this little statue up. And you can see the dragon behind it for the year of the dragon. And more amulets in there. But I really like this. This temple is so nice. It's better when it's not so crowded. You can walk around and enjoy. But now there's just thousands of people just jammed in this little space. So we saw what we could see in here anyway. We'll make our way out to the street. More of the little lanterns and stuff. And then you can go in there. Looks like you can buy things and make donations. That's going to finish up our video over here at Wat Mangkon. This is a fantastic temple. It is so overly crowded tonight. It's much better when it's a little emptier, but it was kind of fun to see all the goings on. Anyway, this is like the Dragon Lotus Temple, you know, if you translate it directly. And it was built in 1871. And it's definitely worth your time if you're in Chinatown. Come over here and take a look at it. There's quite a few little shrines and stuff like that, but this is the best temple. It's the largest Chinese temple inside of Bangkok itself. There's a bigger one outside of Bangkok, over in Bang Bua Tong, and it is gigantic. But anyway, this is definitely worth your time to check out. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like. If you've been here, let me know in a comment down below, and tell me what you think. If you want to know more, or if you know more than I do, you know, definitely tell me in a comment. And subscribe if you're new. And until next time, from over here in Chinatown, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.